Good morning, Faith family. Welcome to Hope for your week. My name is Evan Magelssen. I'm the high school pastor here at Faith, and I just love my job. These stinking teenagers always put me through awesome adventures, and it is just so much fun to be here with you guys. So, I have one quick little thing that I'd like to share with you guys this morning that's been ministering to my heart, that's been ministering to other people's hearts, and that I've been sharing with our teenagers. So I thought I'd share with you guys. So, all throughout life, we are in a constant battle of just life, things hitting us in the face, struggle, suffering, all this sort of stuff, where faith and prayer are really big necessities in our life, right? So Jesus gives us this real crisp, clear answer as to how to have this awesome, flourishing, amazing walk with the Lord, how to have an awesome faith life and an awesome prayer life. Are you ready for what it is? Are you ready? Because here it is. It's a doozy. Here we go. He wants you to be more like a child. I know. It sounds weird. It sounds really weird because you and I, we know children, right? Like, we know kids. I have 2 kids of my own. I've got a 2-year-old named Ezra, and I've got a little 5-month-old named Jasper, and they're a treat, right? You love kids, they're amazing, they're sweet, they're cute, they're cuddly, but they're also little like dump trucks. They just get in there and they destroy things, and they're whiny and they're messy, and they want what they want, and they're selfish and they're disobedient. I mean, kids are just all over the place sometimes. One minute they're listening to you and being sweet little angels, the next time you just want to kick them out of the house, right? Like, they can be all over the place. So why does Jesus say, I want you to have faith like little children? It's weird, isn't it? It's odd, but I think Jesus knows what he's talking about, because he made children on purpose, and he knows how their little hearts can teach us right now. So in Matthew chapter 18, he gives this really cool, there's this great picture in Matthew 18. In verse 1, it says, "At that time, the disciples came to Jesus saying, 'Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?'" So all of his disciples were coming there. They want to know who is going to be the greatest. Who is going to be the greatest in the kingdom of heaven? And Jesus, calling to him a child, he put him in the midst of them and said, "Truly I say to you, unless you turn and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever humbles himself like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven." Now, even that passage is interesting because kids back then weren't viewed very highly, right? Like, it wasn't until the romantic Victorian era where kids were viewed as cute, cuddly little things that you just want to squish up next to you and all this. Kids are disobedient. So why is Jesus saying, be more like children, be like a humble child? Now, I know my son Ezra, he's 2, he's awesome, but he's not the humblest of kids, right? Like, he really wants what he wants. He's very selfish. Whatever he says is just what he needs right there in the minute. But there is something about Ezra that sticks out to me a lot. You see, Ezra, my little 2-year-old, when I watch him playing and running around, you see, my son, he loves being outside. He loves the outdoors. He loves running around playing with sticks and mud, but he scrapes his knees a lot. He cuts his feet a lot because he likes to be barefoot. Maybe that's poor parenting. But anyway, he just gets into things. And so what happens is, like the other day, he stepped on a little little prickler thing, and he came running right up to me. And he's screaming, "Dad, Dad, 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 I need you, help, 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 help." Does that sound a little familiar about how we should go to our Heavenly Father? You see, Ezra is the most real person I've ever met. He's authentic. If he wants something, he tells you. If he's thinking something, he tells you, right? Like, that's just how Ezra is. And so I want to encourage you guys to be more like children, where no matter what's going on in your life, you run to your Father, just how Ezra runs to me no matter what, when he's scared of the dark, or when one of his toys breaks, or when he's feeling something. Every time he feels something, you see it. And so I pray and I hope that you guys would be more like little children, that you would Humble yourselves to be like children, because a lot of times we overanalyze things. We overcomplicate things. We try to cross our T's and dot our I's and make sure everything's, am I doing this right? Do I have this faith walk right? Am I praying this right? Or blah, blah, blah. Sometimes we just need to go back to understanding the simple gospel of just running to the cross, running to Jesus, just like how a little kid runs to their parents no matter what they are. And here's the deal. Many of you know kids, they're messy. They're super, super, super messy. I mean, they got snot running all over the place. They got mud all over. Sometimes they have other horrible, stinky things going on, right? Sometimes we think as adults that we have to clean ourselves up before we run to our Father. Ezra doesn't care how messy he is. He's going to run to me no matter what. And you see, as his father, I don't care how gross, stinky, messy he is. If he's in trouble, I will scoop him up every single time. And the same goes with us and our Heavenly Father. We don't have to clean ourselves up and make ourselves look good before we run to Him. We just need to run to Him. So I want to encourage you guys to run to our Father just like how Ezra or other little kids run to their parents when they're in need. Guys, I love you so much. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, for giving me a few minutes of your day to just speak some truth and some life into your day. God bless you.